Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is where you're at. Welcome to the stream, and thanks for being here today. Happy Tuesday to everybody. Happy Maintenance Day here in the US. Maintenance was not extended. We had a normal maintenance for normal people. So that was good. Speaking of maintenance, we might have something in our Great Vault. Welshman, Mendy, Jackie, John, morning guys. Thank you very much for being here. Let's go see if we have any gifts under the Christmas tree. Nice. Okay, what do we need the most? We have 467 rings. We have 467 most things. Here we go. Yeah, I think the pants. The pants are going to be our best improvement here. Yeah, let's grab them. Very cool. Of course, that immediately breaks my transmog. I just set this transmog up. It's already broken. And these are interesting looking trousers. Not really sure what. Let's take them out into the light of day. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on with them. They are half orange and half white. We look like one of those little candy corn candies that you pass out on Halloween. We're like the bottom half of a candy corn. That's a little weird.
Shop, browse. Smell. Fortune to all friends of the troubles.
Ghost and Coffee, good morning. I was muted for how long? For the entire stream. Good, I didn't say anything useful anyway. I was complaining about my transmog. Yeah, that's it. I'm just complaining about how my transmog was broken. It's good to get these things out of the way early. Here, let me drink some more coffee. Sometimes I think I hit the mute key, like, I don't even know it. And I don't even know. Daniel, I'm sorry you're burned out, man. Yeah, I'd say like a fresh start in Classic, you'd probably be like another like year or so. In a year or so, maybe like a year and a half. Maybe after Cataclysm is dead and SOD is over. So maybe not a year, maybe closer to like 7 or 8 months. Once Cataclysm is dead, which won't take long, and once SOD is dead, which once Phase 4 comes out, won't take long, and then I think maybe they'll consider doing like a fresh start, Classic era realm, or maybe even like a fresh start hardcore realm. I would take both of those things. All right, let's jump in the queue while we chat. Boop. Red Robin, good morning to you. Welcome. Oh man, my coffee's already more than halfway gone and I feel like I just sat down with it. I feel like I might need an early refill on my coffee today. There are so few people queuing for heroics that the dungeon finder doesn't even know what to think. It doesn't know what to do. It doesn't know what to tell me. And there are like 2 tanks that play the game at this time of day, and neither of them are on. It's rough. I wonder if there are still more healers than there are tanks. I had started to kind of think that like maybe the scales had shifted. That when looking at the amount of players like queuing for content, that there were probably more tanks than healers. Because tanking, like when you think about what a tank does, they have to have decent gear, and they have to run far ahead of the group as fast as they can. And that's basically it. They have to know the hardest thing a tank has to do, I guess, is like sometimes they have to know the skips. And that's about it, because that's like an intellectual challenge. It's not even really like a gameplay challenge. So I'd started to think there were probably more tanks than healers, but now I'm not so sure. Because we often find ourselves waiting like longer periods of time than you would think for a tank. Tipped the scales. Was it a dragon joke? It was maybe an unintended dragon pun. My kid told me a dinosaur joke. It was how do dinosaurs weigh themselves? With their scales. So it was one of the more clever jokes that he's brought to me. He probably got it off the internet though. I would say that, like, as far as like pressing the buttons, healing is probably more challenging than tanking. Like with healing, if you F up and you miss a couple of buttons, like somebody could die. If you panic in a moment of desperation, you kind of freeze up and all kinds of damage going on, you don't know what to do, like everyone's dead. Like if you freeze up as a tank in the middle of a pull, like you might take some more damage. Maybe you miss a damage reduction, I don't know. And then if you die, you just blame your healer. If anybody else dies, you just blame the healer. So it's like, it's easy. We're gonna find out. We're either gonna tank on a druid or a warrior. The more I think about it, the more I kind of want to tank on the warrior. You know, I leveled the warrior to like level 38, and then I boosted it. I used my boost, which, you know, like, I hate boost. But I was thinking maybe we could tank on the Night Elf Warrior. Well, that's what I was thinking about. I think sometime in the next couple days I'm going to look up a spec, I'm going to get her respec'd and get her tanking gear set up. I kind of want to do it while time walking is still going on. Time walking provides like a really good opportunity to learn new specs and new classes. Because time walking is like, it's pretty easy. There's not a lot of like actual challenge in time walking. It's like time walking is like a heroics simulator. It's like heroics simulator. You just kind of go through, you start to learn your button presses. You can like look at the meters and see how you're doing compared to other people. Like as a healer, like you can make mistakes and start to learn, but it's not very impactful like on the group or on the run. So I really like the idea of learning new specs and learning new roles while time walking is going on. And the other thing is it provides really good loot for like characters that like need low level gear. Like time walking, we got a couple weeks on time walking. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a few more days on the priest potentially. See if I can. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to take this character into mythics, because I honestly don't know if I'm good enough. But I do want to get her geared so that like if we wanted to, the option to take her into mythics would be there. Time walking is over? No! Wait, hold on! Wait, no, look! Oh shit, ends on the 11th! I hate myself. And everything I stand for. Well, that fucking sucks. For some reason I thought this little thing down here was the end date on the 25th, but that's not the end date, that's the beginning of a new time walking. Right? Yes. This is not the end date for current time walking, this is beginning of new time walking. Well, son of a biscuit. Oh, that's a fucking bummer. Why do they do this? Why do they have really useful like game modes that they take them away? Carnifexia, good evening to you. Welcome. Yeah. I don't know. I thought that was the end date. I guess I was really hopeful. Oh man. Now what am I supposed to do?
Ensure the eggs are safe and eliminate
Now I can't learn to tank till next time walking. Yeah, I gotta wait now.
She must continue her work.
I really don't want to do it outside of a time walking, because then what's the alternative? The alternative is that I run normal dungeons for shitty loot. Like, I can wait for time walking, or I can run normal Dragonflight dungeons for shitty loot. I'd rather wait. Maybe we will level up the druid then. Like, maybe we'll level up the druid not this week. Maybe next week. We'll try to time it. Yeah, the druid's already level 47 though, so I don't know how much longer it's going to take us. Yeah, maybe we just have to wait. Maybe you can't level characters in Dragonflight anymore unless it's time walking. That's what it feels like. It feels like leveling characters without time walking is kind of like a waste. That's what it feels like. So then what am I going to do for the next little while? We're gonna keep playing this character for a bit, and then like after that I don't know. I could jump back on the paladin. The paladin still has to get Keystone Master, so maybe that's the plan. Maybe we play a little bit on the paladin towards the end of this week, beginning of next week. Try to move his rating up, try to get some stuff done. That could be good. You know what we should do also is we should touch base with the mage. We haven't played our frost mage in a little while. All right, I gotta turn the dialogue off as soon as I get a chance here. I gotta turn the dialogue off. The dialogue is so annoying and so obtrusive. I always feel like it's coming in louder than everything else.
My allies sacrificed themselves so that I could return these eggs to their
Yeah, we got two things to do then. We have to work towards Keystone Master on the Pally, and we have to touch base with the mage and like try to make sure that we still know how to play it.
You will not interfere. Ice consume you.
I haven't been DPSing at all because I've been like talking too much.
I am sorry, but I need your strength, little ones. No, these belts are pure. They will show you the truth. A miserable.
Yeah, I want to tank, but like I said, I don't really want to do normal 5-mans. What is this person doing?
You have secured the pools below.
A random enemy hitting us. I'm in combat. I'm the only one in combat. How is it? How is it that I'm the only one in combat? Yeah, can please somebody kill this guy? Thank you. Thank you. There we go. Yeah, I would want to tank, but I don't know if I want to do regulars. Like, regulars give kind of shitty gear. We're not getting the time walking badges, so we're not going to get time walking gear. Like, I boosted the warrior, so the warrior is in like 424. Which is like, it's horrible because 424 does not even let you jump into heroics anymore. So like, yeah, your only option is to do regular 5-mans. I don't know if I want to do like regular 5-mans. For like, what do those give? Like 436 gear, like some kind of low. Yeah, I worry that the gear. Okay, firstly, let's fix a huge problem. I'm really getting sick of having to talk over the dialogue. Boom, no more dialogue. Dialogue's over. We'll turn that back on in War Within. Now I don't even know what I was saying. Well, yeah, I worry that like the gear from normals is so shitty. Like, is a full set of normal gear even enough to get us into heroics now? Like, I don't think that it is. You know, it was challenging to like even do like the time walking and have that get us ready for heroics. So I don't know if like doing normals can even get you into heroics anymore. And like I know I can tank normals, like I could run up to the mob and like stare at it and like taunt it. I could tank a normal, so I'm not really worried about that. I wish when you turn the dialogue off, they stopped popping the pop box, the box right here. This is like coming up right over top of my healing grid, which is not great. It's not amazing. Yeah, I might just wait for the next time walking event to worry about leveling anybody else up or trying anything else. We'll focus on the healer, we'll focus on the pally, we'll focus on the mage. And between the priest, the pally, and the mage, that should give us plenty to do in the next couple weeks. And then once we get another time walking, we'll check out the warrior. We'll probably do both. Maybe we'll do like a comparison. We got the warriors already at max level, and we can get the druid there pretty quickly. And then we can kind of compare like how tanking is on both classes and pick the one that we like the most. That would be cool. Yeah, I'd like to see 2 different tanks. And see which one we prefer. Basically, whichever one has an easier like rotation. Yeah, basically whichever one has fewer active abilities. And I have a feeling it's going to be the druid. But we'll see. Why did I get yanked back into that? Oh, that was horseshit. I don't know why I got yanked back into that. Okay, I'm dead. Nice, 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 nice. I've never been yanked back into that before. I was clear of it, and then boop. In the meantime, I'm sure the group is fine. I'm positive they don't need a healer. I believe in them. Why wouldn't time walking be continuous? Yeah, that's kind of what I always ask myself. Like, why not just keep time walking going and like rotate it? Okay, let's get into the group here, I guess. Like, there we go. Yeah, I feel like time walking should just keep going and they could rotate it, like, whatever. Have it go on a little bit longer and then rotate through different time walkings. But I don't know, they try to create little like time period events. They try to carve out little events, little periods in time where they have the chance to say, hey, this is going on, to pull people back in. And so if they kept all these features in the game like over like a long period of time, they would never have these moments of opportunity to pull people back in. And so I think that's more of what it is. Just kind of like a gimmicky way to like attract people back to the game because they know like, oh look, it's easier to level up alts during time walking. I'll come back and level up an alt. I don't know. It's probably something to do with that. Whereas if they kept it in the game all the time, maybe it would become lackluster, lose its allure for people, it'd become a standard part of the game, and then you lose that window of opportunity to pull people back into the game. Big Mike, good morning, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. Ooh, nice. A trinket with 700 crit. Like, as a healer, is that what I'm after? Is that what I'm after? Your helpful spells and abilities have a high chance to create a burning ember on an ally. The ember flares up, cauterizing wounds to heal. Oh shit, it is what I'm in for. Okay. Yeah, then sure, we'll get rid of the haste trinket. Well, that's pretty nice, I guess. I didn't really realize that as a holy priest, crit was something that we wanted. I would say, like, as a holy paladin, crit would be something I'd look at. Just shows how little I know. What expansion do I hope the time walking will be next? I don't know if can't I just look? Do I have to hope, or do we already know? Oh wait, it doesn't say. Oh, I thought it would tell us here. Oh, so we don't know what the next time walking is until it comes out? Burning Crusade. Yeah, if I had to pick a bunch of dungeons that I wanted to spam back to back to back to back to back to back to back forever, it would be TBC. Yeah. Because TBC dungeons were all like pretty good. They were all really straightforward. I'm super familiar with them. Some of them were fairly short. Not all of them were short. Yeah, I'd see some TBC if I had to pick. Other than TBC, I don't know. Have they ever done like a vanilla era? Have they ever done a vanilla era rotation in time walking? Where we get like old school shit, like old school Shadowfang Keep, old school Wailing Caverns, old school Ragefire Chasm. Because I'd be down for that too. Wrath of the Lich King, you know, I wouldn't mind. I guess I wouldn't mind some Wrath dungeons. I'd prefer TBC. And then Legion time walking was really good, but we had Legion time walking recently. Like Legion time walking, they just have some amazing like dungeons, some really great music in their dungeons. So Legion time walking was good. I didn't care for the Mista Pandaria 5-mens, honestly. We had Mista Pandaria time walking. I think we did that on either the Mage or the Paladin. And I didn't really like Mista Pandaria dungeons very much. The Warlords of Draenor dungeons, I don't know. I'm not familiar with them. Prayer of Mending. I don't even think I'm using Prayer of Mending. Use Prayer of Mending on cooldown. Not only am I not using it on cooldown, I'm fairly certain I don't even have it on my bar. Prayer of Mending. What am I looking for? Holy Word Serenity, Holy Word Sanctify, Renew, Divine Star. I don't have Prayer of Mending. Desperate Prayer. That's a type of prayer. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. This is why I say I'm not going to heal Mythics. Power Word Life. I've never seen this activate. No one's ever this low. If they're this low, I'm pounding other buttons. So, like, I don't know. That's not really a useful keybind for me. I should probably spec out of it. Yeah, I'm not... Oh, Prayer of Mending. Let's see. Oh, Prayer of Mending. Okay, yeah, I'm using that sometimes. Yeah. I for some reason, I didn't think it was... Yeah, I didn't think it was called that. But yeah, I'm using it sometimes. Like, the thing is, right now, like, people are not taking, like, lots of damage. This is not necessarily good practice for Mythic keys, because, like, there's long periods of time when, like, my tank is not in danger, my group is not in danger, and, like, nobody's getting hit for, like, any damage. Holy has lots of buttons. Yeah, man, like, you nailed it. Like, Holy has a shit ton of buttons. And I'm just like, there are some of them that I don't even know, like, really, like, I'm like, I have like Divine Word. It makes, all I see when I see this kind of ability, all my brain sees is it makes things better. My brain will not absorb the information found in this text because this text has too many things to think about. So all I think about is like, this is a button to pop when I want my shit to be better than it is right now. Like, when I want my abilities to be even more powerful, I pop this. Oh, look, they're glowing now. Glowing is good. Like, that's all I can think about. I can't read these. I can't read them. Because it's too much to try to think about in the moment. So I just think, like, pop that. That'll be kind of the same thing with this. Like, I don't know what this does. I just know I can pop this. It makes something better. Gain a charge of your holy word. See, it makes something better. I got no charges. I got charges. So like, but yeah, there's too many abilities. Yeah, too many abilities, and that's what's gonna hold me back from like being a good healer. Is that my brain only has room for like X amount of abilities, and healers tend to have a bazillion more abilities than that. And not only that, but you have these little cooldowns, and the little cooldowns buff and change your current abilities. And so it's all very situational, and my brain doesn't really work like that. Yeah, my brain, I have like a mediocre brain that is mediocre at processing information. So like, you throw something like this at me, and I'm like, okay, I'll just hit it when I need help. When I think I need more healing, I will hit this button, and I will hope that in some way that's gonna help me do more healing. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I really don't know. Yeah, I should probably put this somewhere else. It's on a 10-second cooldown. I should probably swap it with something on a bigger cooldown. Like, where should I swap this? I should probably swap it with Divine Star. Divine Star vanishes. Got lost. There we go. That you know what? I should swap it with regular. I'm never doing regular heal. I never cast heal. I'm always casting flash heal, and I'm never casting heal. So maybe I move that down there. This seems better. And maybe if prayer mending is at a closer keybind, maybe I'll think about it a little bit more often. Oh, I can have multiple prayers of mending going at the same time? Oh shit. That was a key thing that I did not understand until this moment. Yeah, it looks like I can have multiple prayers of mending bouncing around at the same time. Yeah, didn't realize that. I spam Holy Nova too much to change it. That's just such an easy button for me to hit that I can't switch it. I hit it too often to switch it out. Maybe that'll change, like maybe in Mythics that'll change. But right now I hit it too much. I didn't realize we can get multiple paramendings bouncing around at the same time. So that's really great. Yeah, that's not a good button for it, to be fair. My hands are getting old. my hands have never had a lot of dexterity on the keyboard, and like obviously as I get older, the dexterity like it lessens. That's why I have a 12-button mouse, because it's easier to hit everything with my thumb on the mouse than it is to hit like any of these keys past number 3. That's why I only have 1 to 4 on the keyboard and my tilde key, because that's really all I can hit. And nowadays, like even 4 is getting kind of like cumbersome for me to hit. So yeah, maybe I ought to like think about that. Really not a lot I can do. It would probably be easy. It's going to be easier for me to hit this on my mouse. Yep, that's gonna be easier. Eventually Nova won't be good enough. Yeah, I kind of figured that would be the case. I figured that'd be the case if we got into Mythics. But yeah, right now I'm just like I'm able to spam it, and it does a little bit of healing, does some damage, and just an easy thing to do, so I feel like I'm being useful. It is gratifying to spam it. That's true. It probably seems silly to do so, but I enjoy it. It also makes a lot of numbers in the air. That's the fun part, yeah. The more yellow numbers in the air and green numbers in the air, the better. I just feel better when there's more numbers. That's about all that makes me feel good these days. Just more numbers. Oh my god, I think this is like the 4th pair of bracers that we've picked up since we started doing heroics. Yeah, this is at least the 3rd pair of bracers. Hey game, I don't need any more bracers, thank you though. And it's awful because like bracers are also the most useless thing for Transmog. So like not only are we getting one piece of gear over and over that we don't need, it also is something that can't even like help me build cool Transmogs. So that's a bummer. I don't particularly care for it. At this point in the season, what item level do you think I need to be before people will consider inviting me to Mythic, like, Zeros or Mythic 2s? I feel like nobody does Mythic Zeros. I feel like people do Mythic Zeros, like, the first week of the season, and then, like, you can never find anybody doing Zeros. It's weird. Alex, good afternoon, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. What are we at right now? We're at 465. 465 seems low. I think my pally, who has been doing Mythics for a bit, he's only at like 486 or 488 or something like that. He's not very high. Definitely messed up, like whatever that mechanic was, definitely messed it up. Definitely did not get the mechanic, not that time either. I'd be on Mythic, I'd be dead, because I don't really understand what this guy's doing, or like what the relevance is of these. Hailstorm, okay, Hailstorm. This is where we hide behind the thing. Okay, that seemed to help. Yeah, I think that was better. Okay, we got him. Cool. I mean, I was getting groups on my pally, like, for DPS at, like, yeah, like, we're at 485, 486, and, like, I get invited to groups. I host my own key, typically, and people join my group. I've had a hard time getting his item level to budge, because I don't do other stuff. Like, I don't do the Awakened Raids, and all the other ways to get, like, more pieces of gear, I don't do them. So his item level hasn't budged very much. But I was having an okay time. After the first couple weeks of the season, I was having an okay time. Like, initially in the season, it was very hard to get into any groups. So yeah, so this character probably has a long way to go before I would ever feel comfortable trying to heal a Mythic. If I would ever feel comfortable, I mean, I want to give it a try, but I just don't think that my level of skill is sufficient. I don't think we're up to the task. I did check my vault. We got a pair of pants out of the vault. That was a pretty big upgrade. Item level 489. It replaced like a 460 or 450 something. So pretty significant upgrade. You think I could do zeros now as a healer? Yeah, I gotta wait till my gear is better though, because like I'm not very good. My skill level is not gonna help, so the only thing that will help will be more gear. So I'll wait a little bit, I think. Whee! Okay, we almost went over. I thought we were going over. Robert, you're still playing PAX Day? I'm glad you're enjoying it, man. That's awesome. I'm gonna check it out again when it goes... If it ever goes to full release, I'll check it out again. So we'll see. That's right, as the healer, I decide when we pull. I pulled him. Uh-oh. Oh no, not this part. I dislike this part very much. How much damage the trinket does? I'm not sure. I guess it's listed here, right? Is that what it is? Yeah, Kairaka's whatever. So overall damage done. It was the number 4 spot on our overall damage done. It did 8% of our total damage. So that's pretty nice. Yep, that's not bad. Yeah, Robert, you got some time. You just got to get back into WoW like when War Within comes out. So, you know, August, you got time. There's no need to hurry. It's going to be waiting for you. All right, let's keep going. We didn't really get anything out of that run. I've got a couple of low-level pieces that I'd like to replace. The helmet, the gloves are low-level, the staff is still pretty low-level. And I don't think I'm ready to try zeros. I got a robe. Oh, damn. Oh, it's not an upgrade, though. Yeah, I did get a robe. It's just another robe and a long series of robes. I mean, I also got some bracers that I don't need. Yeah, I'm not getting upgrades. That kind of feels bad. I would like to see this item level be like 470 though, before I try like Mythic Zeros. Let's see. Oh shit! I can do the awakened LFR. Should I do the awakened LFR? How long would I be waiting to do awakened LFR? I can be in both queues at once? No. Really? I can be in both queues at once. Huh. Well, like, how's that gonna work, though? Like, am I gonna end up bailing on this heroic group if my raid pops? Is that what's oh, it pauses it. Oh, damn. Okay, well, that's not useful. It's not useful to pause it. What good does that do me? The problem is the wait times. Like, yeah, like, I'd love to do the awakened raids. Like, I don't really want to stand around for 7 minutes doing nothing while I wait. That's the problem. If I were playing by myself, it'd be okay. You know, if I was just, like, sitting here with a book, I could read and wait for the queue to pop. But, like, while I'm streaming it, it kind of sucks to sit here and, I can stand in Veldraken for 7 minutes and talk about nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna get killed doing mythics. Like I'm just not like, I'm not really able to like focus on the health bars and dealing damage and watching the boss for mechanics. It's like almost too many things for me to think about doing. I'm constantly finding myself like just a little bit behind when it comes to moving out of mechanics. And a lot of times on Mythic, like being a little bit behind moving out of a mechanic means that you're dead. And as a healer, if I'm dead, then there's a chance the rest of the group is dead, which is not great. So yeah, I don't know. I don't even know how to top these people off. I have 0 buttons to help me top them off. I can't do anything while I'm moving, and like the whole dungeon is predicated on the idea that I'll never stop moving. So I guess they'll get healed up if and when they get healed. They're already all so far ahead of me. Like, this is what I mean when I say like probably I won't be able to do mythics. So I can't even keep up from a movement speed perspective. I can't keep up. Most people running low mythics at this point might have higher gear, so it might not matter how good I am. I mean, like, sure, like that's possible. Yeah, I don't like to like hedge my bets on that fact. Yeah, a lot of times you might end up with like an overgeared tank or like some DPS that are like overgeared, but I don't want to rely on it and then like, you know, I'm getting people killed. It's also more about like how I feel, you know, like do I feel like I'm doing my job? Do I feel like I'm useful to the group? Do I feel like I'm doing okay? And if the answer to those questions is no, then that creates like a negative gameplay experience. If I feel like I'm not keeping up, I'm not helping out, I'm not doing my job, then it's going to create a negative gameplay experience and it's just going to be like bad for me to do it. It would get really depressing to do run after run after run and know that the only reason I'm succeeding is because people have much more gear than I do. You know? Worst feeling in the world, trying to heal your tank and never being able to heal them. Never being able to cast a spell on them because they are constantly out of line of sight or out of range. That's just like, it's the worst feeling as a healer. I'm never gonna catch this guy. And eventually he's gonna get to a point where something kills him. Like, it's gonna happen. Like, because I can't catch him. Or I'm going to be so focused on him that I'm going to let somebody else die. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Okay. Everyone lived. It just doesn't feel good from as a healer. Like, everyone lived, we were fine, but it was like, it was panicky and it felt anxiety ridden, and I don't like anxiety in my video game. Because I don't feel anxiety when I'm DPSing. I don't give a shit. I do the best I can. I try to keep up, and if I'm not there, like, no one's gonna die because I'm not there as a DPS. But as a healer, people could die. It could be the end of the run. So yeah, there's a little bit of like anxiety, and I'm not really like digging the anxiety part of it. I'm also much worse at avoiding mechanics as a healer. I'm super focused on my healing grid. I'm standing in a flame breath right now that I can't afford to move out of it. I'm standing on a fire vent because I'm stupid. Like, I get so focused on my healing grid that I stand in shit. I'm not going to be able to do that in a mythic, so it's not looking good. it's not looking good. But yeah, this guy's gonna die probably. He's probably standing in shit too, but I can't heal him through it. Now we're moving back over this way. I'm not gonna be able to keep up. Yeah, I don't know about this. Super sketchy. I'm super anxious right now. I don't like it. Kudos to those of you who only play healers and like this is what you do every day. Like I don't think I could do this every day. I'm not gonna use Healbot. The best thing I have going for me right now is that I have mouse over heals. The only thing I would ever use Healbot for would be mouse over healing. Because I used Healbot a little bit back in the day. But the only thing I need from that is like from an add-on I need mouse over heals. But I have mouse over heals built in. Like, it's super easy to heal. It's super easy to heal. Healing is not the problem. Keeping up with the tank is the problem. Not standing in shit is a problem. Like, my healing is fine. If everybody in the group were stationary, and if I didn't have shit to worry about on the ground, I could heal them just fine. So, like, pressing the heal buttons is not really my problem. So, like, I don't need an add-on. I'm having trouble avoiding mechanics while I heal. And I'm having trouble keeping up with the group in general. And there's not really... I don't think there's going to be an add-on that helps me keep up with the group. Now, not standing in shit, sure, I can get something to yell at me, but that's not going to help either, to be honest. That's not going to help either. Because I'm going to, in the spam of everything on my screen, focused on my healing grid, I'm going to ignore the thing telling me to move anyway. Just like I'm ignoring the big fiery pool on the ground that's also telling me to move. Like, so those are my problems. I don't think my problems are going to be solved by an add-on. Like, look at like this in particular. Like, I'm not anywhere near this. If this were an encounter that were in any way dangerous, the tank could already be dead. And then there's this whole idea, like, I'm also supposed to be doing damage, and when stuff gets really stressful, like, my damage output drops, so, like, way down. And, like, I'm basically not doing any damage right now. Which is bad. Was that it? That's the run? I guess. Oh shit. Oh, this is the raid. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. This is the LFR we were in. So it paused the LFR, but interestingly, as soon as we were done with our dungeon run, it popped the LFR. Of course now, maybe, oh, there we go. Okay, so we're good. We're kind of good. We're waiting on DPS. And I think we get a currency for these that if we get 2 pieces of the currency, one from each wing, we can use that on some kind of item. Like some kind of high item level item. That being said, I don't know where we're at, and I don't know any of the fights. Aberris, the Shadowed Crucible. Oh, yes, of course. Okay. And so, like, I guess I'll just, like, I'll throw heals at people. Who are my tanks? Probably doesn't really matter. Bullion, yeah, that's what it's called, bullion. We need 2 bullion, then we can get a decent piece of gear. There we go, boss down. You were able to get 2 in 1 run. Oh, that'd be nice. We don't need any of this stuff. Boom. Transmog, transmog. Greed. Greed. Okay. Make sure to loot our crests. Yeah, we didn't get anything. No bullion from that one. Apparently in LFR you drop most of your people after a boss fight. That we seem to have like just dropped everybody. What do we got left? I mean, we have a decent sized group left. Oh, there we go. We're filling back out. All right, we've got a shadow elemental, we've got a blaze elemental, we got some guys standing over here. All right. I mean, in that fight, I barely had to do anything. Ring with stamina, haste, and mastery. Sure. If I can roll need on it, I'm gonna roll need. The chances of getting it are infinitesimally small, but 47's not gonna cut it. A trinket with 820 intellect, yeah. I'm sure we'll roll like a 13 on that one. Very good. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, we're not winning anything in here. We're not gonna win anything. Oh, it's an off spec. It counted me as an off spec roll. I'm not sure why. I didn't read the tooltip. Maybe that was a DPS trinket. Loot the body, son of a bitch. Okay, yeah. Why do we have to loot the body? It's 2024. Just give me the shit. I don't want to loot the body. I never loot. No, I never loot. Especially in raids. Like in raids, I'm just used to not looting because we used to do master looter. So like, I don't know. I would never loot the body. Just wait for gear to get handed out. What do we get? Okay, yeah, I can't use these yet. I don't have enough flight stones, and the same thing with the crest. Like, basically everything I'm looting right now is useless. And we got a dead tank. That definitely happened because I wasn't there. Alright, I'm assuming, yeah, last boss. So three bosses per wing, basically. Karen, good evening to you. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. Well, that was fun. Alright, shield, we don't need. Warglaves. Got an offhand item that we don't really need because we have a staff, but I'll roll on it anyway. I wish it would tell me, oh, I rolled a 90. A 90 wasn't good enough? Somebody rolled a 96? What the hell? I don't know what this is. If it gives me the option to roll need, I'm gonna roll need on it. I don't even know what this is. Synthesize a soulbound awakened class hands item appropriate to your class. We won something, I just don't really know what it is. We got 2 bullion, that's really good, because if I can remember where we spend this, we can buy something. That being said, right now, no, I don't have any memory of where we spend that. But that was fun. So that was wing 1 of what? Of 3 wings we can do that are awakened raids. We should probably just do more of these for right now until we get whatever gear we can get for the week. Boop. Boop. And so this one's done. I wish it would like kind of like cross it off. It puts them in red, I guess. Oh, so there are 4 wings. Okay. And so a couple of things. We have this guy. I need to know where we turn this in. And then we have these 2 guys. I need to know where to spend these. I'm assuming it can't be as easy as them putting the vendors by the Great Vault where we look for other stuff. Too many currencies. Yeah, like I'm getting used to it, but yeah, it's a lot of tokens and currencies and other stuff going on. Absolutely. Absolutely. We just click it? No, it can't be that easy. It is that easy. Well, that's good. This one we just click. Okay, there we go. We clicked it. We made some awesome gloves. It's a big upgrade over what we have. We are now draconically superior. We can stop being a white item level. We are now blue item level. And then what about these guys? Northeast of the Emerald Dream Portal? I don't know where that is. I thought this was somewhere in Veldraken that we spend the bullion. Yeah, I remember checking the vendor out one time on my pally, but I only had 1 bullion, so I couldn't buy anything. So like, what am I looking for on the map? Give me a name of a place, and then like a relative position. You think it could just be like marked with an icon? I have so many icons. Why can't we mark it? I guess it's gonna have to wait. The bullion turns into bronze. Are we playing Mr. Pandaria Remix? I don't want anything to turn into bronze. I want to buy items. I don't want bronze. I want loot. I'm gonna have to look this up. Really. Where to trade bullion? At the it is at the end. I have no idea what this is. I thought I looked at a guy once that had gear. Like I don't know what I'm supposed to do with bronze. Do I have to turn the bullion into bronze and then turn the bronze into gear? Like why are there so many steps to get gear? I just want the loot. I am not really understanding why I have to turn one currency into another currency to go somewhere else to spend that currency. Yeah, I'm confused. I'm either going to have to do a lot of reading or someone's going to have to explain it to me because that doesn't make any sense. I take my bullion to the inn. Step 1. I take my currency to the inn and I buy another currency. Or no? Like, yeah, I'm confused. We'll check it out when I'm done with this one. I take my bullion to the inn, I buy bronze with my bullion, I spend my bullion on items. Like, why does it have to be like that? I just buy the item. Okay, that's what I thought. I don't know what it means that we get bronze. We'll check it out. I kind of wish they would put all the item guys in one place. Like, there are the item guys that upgrade your gear with crest. There are the bullion guys. There's the Great Vault. I kind of want everybody to be in one place. I want the upgrade guys, the Great Vault, and the most relevant currency vendors. I want all of those people to be standing in one area. And ideally, they would all like huddle around the Great Vault. Put everybody in the room with the Great Vault. Whoever is like your most relevant currency vendor and whoever upgrades your gear should be by the Great Vault. Should be a one-stop shop. Eventually I'll catch up to these tanks and like maybe get a heal off. I don't know. Guess it doesn't really matter. The full name for the bullion is bronze bullion. The legal government name for the bullion is bronze T bullion the second. Esquire. Got it. I don't know where this person's going, but wherever they're going alone. I'm not going with them. They one person skipped this guy. They're like, we'll hang out back here. Everyone else is like, nah, we're over here, bro. Oh, look at this. We got more skips. People are like, wait, how do you get back there? Oh, should we all go that way? Oh my god, we should? Oh my god. Now some people are skipping, some people are not. Okay, we're gonna do this. Oh, I can't. Oh, there we go. I mean, there we go. Now we have a tactical advantage. Big advantage. I feel like teleporting behind that guy was completely unnecessary, and all of that movement could have easily been done during the fight. I don't think there's an actual advantage to getting behind him before the pull. It just seems kind of silly, but whatever. Maybe on harder difficulties it's more important. Yeah, like this is what I mean. This is the shit that happens. Is like the game knows what gear you have. We can agree. The game knows what gear your character has. And so oftentimes, like, shit just drops that you don't need. Like, I don't need this. I'll take it for Transmog if I can do that. It really sucks when you get a really good piece, and then the next piece that drops for you is the same equipment slot of the piece you just got. We got bullion, though. We got bullion for days. It's one of the worst feelings. Like, oh, I just got awesome gloves. Oh, here's some more gloves. Do you want more gloves? We got more gloves here for you. It's like, no, I don't. I'll take anything else. I have lots of gear slots. Like, stop giving me the same gear. Who do we have here? We have Rashok. I've never done these raids before for the most part. Like, there might have been a couple of bosses I've killed on LFR like in the past, but no, not really. So I don't know any of these fights. I don't know any of the bosses. I'm seeing it all for the first time. Yeah, someone told me earlier, keep paramending going. Yeah, like, it's hard to practice in a situation where there's like no stakes. Yeah, it's hard to build like really good habits in a situation where there's like 0 stakes. Let's do that. That might be better. Yeah, keep their. What I realized just today that I could get multiple prayers out there at the same time, and I didn't know that. I thought every time I put out a prayer, it like dissolved the old prayer. But now I know I can get multiples going at once. So I've been trying to like get more out there, but yeah, it hasn't been easy to like learn to do that. It's also on a really short cooldown. That wasn't bad. This is legs. Okay. Roll need. We rolled a 4. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's perfect. One-handed mace. 62. Okay. Yeah, the problem with that is, firstly, I don't even think I won it. Secondly, even if I did win it, I don't have an offhand item, so that's not super useful to me, seeing as how we're rocking a staff. Yeah, see, I don't use weak auras, and that's gonna be why I'm not gonna heal in this game. Because I think maybe healing is something where like you need to have your weak auras telling you when all your little tiny cooldowns are off cooldown. Like, and I don't use weak auras, and I kind of refuse to. So I set up weak auras for like 10 seconds back in Shadowlands. I followed Preach had a guide on how to set them up, and he had profiles to download for different classes and stuff like that, and those seemed like they were going to work really well. But obviously in Shadowlands was a piece of crap expansion that I didn't play Endgame in. And after that little experiment, I never tried to install them again, and I kind of decided that I wasn't going to. But yeah, there was a moment when I set up weak auras. There was a moment when I set up my logging so that there might be a couple of logs out there somewhere from like Shadowlands. There's a moment when I did all this stuff, like I thought like maybe I would try a little harder. And then I just said no. No, I won't try a little harder. I'll just continue to try to play the game the way I've always kind of played the game. I don't know if any amount of like weak auras or add-ons are ever going to make me like super good at the game, so I just try to enjoy it as I can. Loot, I'm never going to loot. Yeah, I didn't loot again. Like I'm not looting him now. He's too far back there. The game will mail me the shit that I don't loot though. So like if I leave here without looting, after a little while the game will mail me some stuff. Pretty sure that's how it works. The only way to scale it back is just to ban add-ons, because there's no way to enforce like a certain level of add-ons be used. You either allow for every single add-on that plays the game for you, or you ban add-ons. Like they're never gonna ban add-ons, so I just play without them, and I enjoy as much of the game as I can, and I progress as much as I can. And besides that, I try not to worry about it. Oh, I won the mace, I guess. That's cool. I can't use the mace, but, you know, it's nice. Lael, good afternoon, man. Welcome to the stream. We've been doing some heroics. We've been doing some LFR for the last little bit. Trying to get our bullion so we can get some upgrades going. Got a couple of decent pieces. Well, let's not stand in the fire. Another wrist upgrade? Yeah, okay, sure. I'll roll on it. One-handed dagger. Like again, I don't really need this because I don't have a good offhand to go with it. But okay, sure, whatever. We'll roll on it because we can. And that's it. I'll loot this boss this time. We got some more bullion. That's 4 bullion. That's at least 2 pieces of gear. So that's good. Let's see if we can figure out where to spend said bullion. Okay, let's. Do we have to wait for loot to resolve? I don't think it matters. I don't think we're winning anything anyway. So that's fine. Now we're up to 467, which is decent. Okay, so we're looking for a guy here somewhere at the inn that we can spend our bullion? Is that right? Maybe get an offhand if we can. Yeah, sure. Like yeah, if that's up for grabs, then absolutely. Why did what I read said, oh, the roasted ram? I'm not at the right place. Where am I supposed to be? The parting glass. What is the parting glass? Is that a building? I hate it when places have names, but like they don't have a name on the map. Like there is no parting glass on the map, so how am I supposed to know where it's at? I'm supposed to go online and look it up and look at the fucking dot on the map and all that, but I don't really want to. Northeast. Northeast. Okay. Like this is the northeast. So the parting glass maybe is one of these buildings? No. Wrong. God. Yeah. Why can't it? You know how like you see this icon right here? Do you guys see it? So when I open my map, I should see this icon on my map. And that's what would tell me where to spend this currency, is that there would be an icon on the map that matches the icon on the currency, like the time walking vendor, like how when you're in Stormwind and you're wondering where was the Cataclysm time walking guy, well you open your map and look, the time walking guy has a time walking icon on the map where he's at. It's really fucking simple to make things really easy to find. It's not hard to make stuff easy to find. You just put an icon on the map that matches an icon of the currency and you're done. And then no one ever has to look it up. No one ever has to wonder if they're in the right place. Yeah, here it is right here. Right here, this little icon, it should be hanging out. Oh look, there's the vendor. I see it on my map. Fuck. It's okay. You just get paid $250,000 a year as a low-level game designer, but nobody can come up with the idea of putting icons on the map that matter. It's fine. And there's 17 people here, obviously. Like, which one of these guys is going to be my vendor? Probably not you. You are a vendor. Okay. All right. So yeah, maybe we get an offhand. It's a trinket. The icons are so obscure you can't even really tell like what stuff is anymore. Trinkets, trinkets, more trinkets. Yeah, let's see. One-hander, another trinket, a one-hander, another trinket, here we go. Offhand, haste mastery, or a staff. Well, here's the thing, like, either way it's gonna cost me 2 bullion. What is the benefit of like using the one-hander? Like, there's no real benefit. I could just buy the staff. I don't really see there's a big benefit in using a one-hand item and an offhand item. What do you guys think? Like, it's the same cost. I could spend 2 on an offhand item, or I could just get a staff and just boom, done. I don't know. I don't know. I guess in the sake of like, for the sake of using this thing, like maybe I just get an offhand item. Yeah, I'm not gonna think about it too much. There we go. And that leaves us 2 more bullion. I should maybe I should replace the trinkets. I don't like unused trinkets because I'm never gonna use it. I already have too many buttons to hit. So I'm not gonna use an unuse. Your attack abilities, okay, I don't need that. Your harmful spells, don't need that. Resonate with the power of your sworn Dragonflight, I don't know what that means. Granting you a secondary stat, okay, like I don't know what my sworn Dragonflight is, so I probably don't need that. Here we go, your healing spells. This is what I want, yep. I'm not even gonna read it. My healing spells do something good. I don't need to read any further than that. Your healing spells, ... This is the trinket that you need. That's it. They all sell stuff. Oh yeah, when I have more currency, I'll look at it. But the trinket's a good replacement. I got my weapons sorted out. And yeah, I should have had myself in the queue for this whole time I've been ranting. I should have had myself in the queue for another one. Here we go. I'll check the mailbox to see if maybe we didn't lose some bullion or leave some bullion like hanging out on that one boss that I didn't loot. Of course, there is not a mailbox here because, like, why would there be? Okay, maybe I'm moving up here. Okay, there we go. Let's go down here. Nothing in the mailbox. Okay. Yeah, I guess I should really look for a helmet. The helmet is our worst item currently. I think everything else is at least time walking level. Yeah, everything else is, well, no, yeah, these are bad too. 451, the helmet and the boots. I have to get rid of the helmet and the boots. We got some flight stones now. I could upgrade some stuff. I just don't even know if it's worth it at this item level. Like, I don't know if it's worth it to upgrade any of this stuff. Doesn't really seem like it. Haleo, that's awesome, man. Good luck. I've been, you know, eating a lot more, and I weighed myself, and I was 198 for the first time in a long time. My weight's been stuck at like 193, 195 for like months and months and months. And for like the past like week or so, I've been eating a ton more, with my wife's help. She's been prepping some meals and some snacks and stuff for me. And so I'm finally seeing the scale like add pounds instead of like losing pounds. So it's exciting. Coffee's gone. I'm gonna have to refill this coffee after this run, I guess. Galeric, make sure email it to me, man. Email it to me. Yep, I appreciate it. Yeah, I was pretty happy with the 5 pounds. Now, granted, it was my creatine loading week, so it could very well be 5 pounds of water weight. But at this point, I don't care. At this point, like, any gains for me is good for any reason. Today's gonna be hard though. Today is supposed to be an off day because I'm trying to take off days. I think a lot of times when I lift, like, my problem is I don't take off days. I will lift like 6, 7, 8, 9 days in a row before taking a day off. And if I want to like actually gain weight, I really can't do that. So today is supposed to be an off day from lifting, and we'll see how that goes. We'll see if my OCD can tolerate it. Right away here, we're just right in. We're taking lots of damage. Did I race change? No. Absolutely not. I'm not sure why I have horns. I'm actually not sure why I am what I am right now. It must be something to do with the dungeon, or perhaps somebody put a cosmetic on me. I have not race changed. But yes, for some reason in the dungeon I appeared to be a Draenei or something. Like, I'm obviously not a Draenei. I really couldn't tell you what's going on. I don't know why I have hooves, and I wish I didn't. So, no, I did not race change. I don't know why it's happening. Well, there's no bugs in the game, so it can't be a bug. It's probably like a cosmetic or something. I don't know. Anybody got any ideas on what the hell is going on with my character? Why am I dancing in the middle of the raid, and why am I a Draenei? Like, I wish I had answers to these questions, but I just don't know. I don't know what to do. I wish it would stop. I wish it would stop, but I don't have control over it. The worst thing is when you don't have control over shit your character is doing. Like, for some unknown reason to me, my character is dancing right now. I don't want them to be doing that. It feels like I'm being, like, violated. I don't want my character to be dancing. I want my character to be standing still and casting spells. Like, I'm actually getting quite annoyed at this. I don't know what's causing it. It's a buff. I don't want this buff. How do I get rid of the buff? Can I unclick it? I don't see it. I'm gonna get obsessed with this and I'm gonna let people die in the raid. So I need this to not be going on. There we go. There we go. We got it. I didn't like that. Is that something that somebody else cast on me? Or is that something that happened because of something that I did? Because I did not. I don't appreciate it. Someone has the old strat trinket. What is that? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't like it. Nobody should be able to cast anything on me that makes me into a different race. And especially nobody should be able to cast some shit on me that makes my character dance. Yeah, I don't appreciate that. That should be removed. That should be removed. No one should be able to exert control over my character by casting some kind of buff or item or toy on me. That's not okay. I'm not cool with that. Yeah, no one should be able to make somebody else's character take any actions that they don't want them to by casting a toy on them. I think that's a little bit ludicrous. I mean, granted, I can just click it off, sure, but I mean, it's like, no thank you. Oh, nothing. Cool. We had not even anything to roll on. Maybe we'll get some bullion. We didn't even get any bullion. We got nothing we could roll on and no bullion. That sucks. Where are we going? Across the lava, of course. Of course we're going across the lava. Let's see if I can get killed in the lava. That'd be awesome. Monica, good afternoon, good evening to you. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. Oh, there's roleplay going on. Okay. I wish you could, like, skip the roleplay. Ah, he got yeeted. I'm not sure what we're doing. I guess we're positioning for the fight. I'm just gonna hang out back here. This seems okay. I can't seem to get over there, which is definitely going to stop me from being able to heal. So I guess I sit the rest of the fight out, unless can I sneak by? Some people are managing to sneak through. I can't seem to get through. I guess the trick is to not end up on the wrong side of the wall to begin with, and then that wouldn't be a problem. I'll just hang out over here, I guess. It seems fine. Oh, there we go. Now we can rejoin the fight. It seems like everybody's getting inside of a blue bubble, so that seems like a good idea. And there we go. Nothing to roll on again, so that's awesome. That was 2 fights in a row that just simply didn't have even a single item that we could roll on at all. We got Boolean, so that's like, okay, cool. Unfortunately, it's only 1 Boolean, which is not enough for us to buy anything with. So that was kind of a bust. We didn't get to roll on anything, and we got 1 Boolean for the entire run. A little bit of a bummer. Is that it? Yeah, apparently that's it for that one. A little bit of a bummer. Yeah, I would have liked to at least got 1 more Boolean or had a chance to roll on basically anything. Would have been better. And then what? We have 1 more wing left, right? Yeah, that's it. This mace looks like it's kind of obnoxious. It's a little obnoxious. Like, yeah, that's fine. That's like normal looking. Oh, there we go. I don't really like the look of any of the offhand items. A watering can, just what we need. We could dual wield torches. There we go. It's a shame I don't have a pitchfork to go with the torch. That would be really cool, yeah. Right now we're role-playing as a Void Elf priest who's really afraid of the dark. So we've got our lantern and our torch. Always the DPS that are AFK, ruining it for everybody. I guess we can just run around and look at people's transmog. It's really all there is to do. Alex with the 10 gifted memberships. Thanks so much, man. I really appreciate that. That's going to be our daily goal. It's the first time in a while that we've hit a goal, so I appreciate you, man. Thanks so much. Welcome to the 10 new people. Good to have you all here. All right. Edge of Void, another one that I don't think I've ever done. Apparently, the first thing we're doing is jumping into a hole, which feels bad. I'm sure we're gonna be fine. I'm sure we're gonna be fine. Oh, we're fine. It's water. I didn't expect that. Oh, that's a long stun. Am I going to be dead when I come out of this? Yeah, I am going to be dead when I come out of this. That's awesome. That was a very, very long stun. Nice, nice, nice. and now I guess I just sit here for the rest of the fight. That's a bummer. We got battle reses. I'm assuming no one's gonna bother to battle res in an LFR. They're not gonna res before or after the fight, or during the fight, or at any point. This is the point where I really wish I had some coffee. Now we have lots of dead people. Now they want to battle as a healer. 5 minutes later, after everybody's dead, then some smart person's like, oh gee, this battle res, maybe I should battle res a healer now that half the raid is dead. Like, maybe you should battle res a healer as soon as they go down. And that way you don't have to worry about, oh look, more legs I don't need. Yay! More legs. Yeah, what's this? I don't know. Let's roll on it. Roll on everything, I guess. There's a staff I don't need. Another of the same staff I don't... Like, it's just shit I don't need. Like, yay, I'm winning things I don't need. Hooray! Like, I don't know. This is the problem with loot. As soon as you spend currency to get a piece of gear, you're gonna get, like, a looted piece that's gonna be the equivalent, and then, look, you've wasted your resources. Was that the whole one? It was just the one guy? Just one guy? Oh, I'm about to take a break. Thank you, though. Alright, let's see. Yeah, that was kind of lame. I didn't realize it was the one. Can I show my heals per second? No, not for that fight, because I was dead half the fight. I'll show my heals per second on a fight where I'm actually alive. Like, my heals per second on a fight where I spend the entire fight on the floor, my heals per second are going to be pretty low. Seeing as how I barely got to do anything. Yeah, like, great. Now I have this staff I don't need. Like, wow, cool. Okay, we got 1 bronze. It's not going to be enough, so I have to save this till next week, and then maybe next week we can spend it. I have 2 of these things. I don't really know what they are. Can be bought and sold on the auction house. I should see, like, what the auction house prices are for this. I have no idea what it is, but maybe someone out there needs it. Maybe somebody out there needs it. The music's going pretty hard. Yeah, the music was a little bit too much. That is true. Let's check the auction house. I'm going to look this item up and see if I can sell it. No, not really. Doesn't really sell for anything. Like three. I mean, it sells for more than I have. I should just sell them. Quantity 1. I don't want to buy it. I want to sell it. I'm just gonna put it up there for cheap. Let's see. Quantity 2. Well, I want to sell both of them, but I guess I do it one at a time. There we go. Boop. When does the weekly quest reset? I have no idea. I don't even know what the weekly quest is. I don't have the weekly. I haven't done a weekly. I don't know where to pick it up. The only weekly quest I had was for time walking stuff, and I still haven't finished. I have 4 time walking runs to do before I finish that that weekly quest. So reset today, yeah. Alright guys, I gotta take a break. I think I'm gonna play a little bit more, but I have to go eat some snacks and all that stuff. So I'm gonna take like 15 here, and we'll say that I'll be back around 2 o'clock server time. I appreciate you guys being here. If you're here when I come back, I'd appreciate that too. If you are enjoying the stream or the content, or you like the channel at all, leaving a like on this VOD helps out a lot. Basically, the more likes, the more likely that it is that YouTube shows this VOD and my other videos to any other humans who haven't seen the channel yet. And that's really important when we're trying to grow the community, and when I'm trying to grow the channel, it helps that more people get to see it. So yeah, if you're having a good time hanging out, click the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribing also helps a lot. And I appreciate those that do. I'll be back around 2 o'clock server, so let me post this comment. And I will pin that. And then I'm going to pop us over to the break time, and I will see you guys on the flip side. All right, we are back. What do I want to do now? Let's see. Yeah, I think I just like... I probably need to try to heal a Mythic to see, like, am I gonna actually do this? Am I gonna actually heal... Am I gonna actually heal Mythics or not? It's gonna be important just to, like, figure this out now and get it over with. We'll start with the Mythic 0 Azure Vaults, people's most favorite dungeon in Dragonflight. And we'll go from there. Yeah, I feel like it's just going to be better to figure out if we're going to be able to do it and get that out of the way and be done, you know. Are we going to be able to do it at all in any way, shape, or form, or am I going to be absolutely miserable while I try to heal these? In my mind, we've already met the goal. The goal on this character was to be able to heal heroics. We've healed heroics. We've healed some LFR. Let's just give this a shot and we'll see. All right, moment of truth, here we go. Yeah, so far it's been really scary. So far the amount of damage going out is really scary. And I don't like it. It feels very, very uncomfortable. Do I use any mods, like any add-ons? The only add-on that I'm using is details for damage meter. I don't use weak auras, I'm not using DBM, I'm not using any add-ons that help me play the game. The only add-on is the damage meters. Dave, good afternoon, man. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. Oh dear God. Oh, that was super smart. Yeah, like, is this what I'm supposed to do? How can I do anything but think this is retarded? I'm not jumping down there. I'm gonna stand right here, and that's it. I don't get it. What's happening here? I don't have the ability to float, so. Oh wait, I have slow fall now. Okay, okay. Ah, these idiots. I hate stuff like this. Is there a reason we're not just doing it the normal way? Like, give me a break. Is it worth it? Is it worth just dying stupidly to, like, just not do the dungeon in some normal manner? We have to do a slow fall jump. Like, oh, I hate it. And then he didn't stay dead down here so I could res. They spirit released. I don't know if levitate stops fall damage or not. I don't know. They gave me a slow fall. I don't know if levitate and slow fall have the same effect. Maybe they do. I don't know. This dude just wants a big repair bill. I can't heal intensively and like avoid stuff. Like my brain doesn't want to split. My brain doesn't want to split between looking at the health meters and looking at the actual video game in front of me. It's not very natural. Oh, there we go. We got a cloak. Immediately someone asked me, do I need the cloak? Yeah, I need the cloak. Yep, I equipped the cloak. The cloak has been equipped, I do need it. And now I'm wearing it. Yeah, he really wanted that cloak. He whispered to me again. Now I'm just ignoring him. He could take a second to inspect us. He could see that we are in fact wearing the cloak. Not really a big reason to keep on asking. Johnny, good afternoon, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. That wasn't bad. There we go. That's Mythic 0 number 1 completed. And we didn't wipe. It felt sketch. It was there was a lot of anxiety on my part. Yeah, healing is uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable to heal. And that's about it. But yeah, I mean, a successful run for the most part. The cool thing is, yeah, here we go, Veldraken portal. This reminds me of something very important. I need to set my Hearthstone somewhere, because I don't think we did. Let me make sure my Hearthstone is actually set to Veldraken. It is. Okay, I did do that at some point. At some point. I need to set up a new window for just, like, party chat. There we go. Okay, I'll try to do another one. I mean, yeah, that's right. We have no rating for Mythic Zeros, so like they're kind of pointless. Algathar Academy seems okay. We can go here. We can go here. Dawn of the Infinites, I'd rather not. Brackenhide Hollow. It would have been really cool if I would have like looked and seen which one I accepted. I didn't catch the dungeon name. Everybody is also hanging out here in Veldraken, which does not help me as far as no one. I guess we're maybe Brackenhide could be where we're going. Mike, I picked mine at random, but this is what I have going on. I'm not sure which one of these does that, but yeah, this is what I've got. And I just went down the row and picked them because I can't be bothered to read them. But yeah, the result of that was we do seem to now regen vigor on this character very, very quickly. We also have an ability we can hit 3 times to restore a point of vigor. That's pretty helpful too. Oh boy, mounts are out. We're gonna be pulling a bunch. I can't heal them through the whirlwind. The whirlwind kills them way too quickly. They actually have to move out of the whirlwind if they want to not die. So maybe they learned that just now. Maybe they didn't. I don't know. It's hard to say. Okay, we're dead. That's good. Perfect. 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 Yeah. We will not be doing keys on this character. Obviously. This is probably going to be a 1-day learning experience. For 1 day only, we learn that we will never be healing Mythic Plus. Because yeah, it gets a little dumb. Starts to feel a little stupid. I'll leave healing to other people who are better at it and who enjoy it more. I don't even know what the fuck is killing me. So that's cool. Yeah, I think this is going to be it for me. I knew it would only take like one really shitty run to like tell me that I'm done. That's kind of what I was waiting for. It was just like that one really shitty run that was gonna tell me like how the rest of the runs were gonna go, like how life was gonna be as a healer. Like this is it. This is how life is as a healer when you're not good at healing. Life is like this. Yeah, we will not be taking this character into keys. I don't think there's any way that I'm just not good enough to do it. My hat's off to all the healers out there. Like you guys are amazing. Like you're all much better players than I am. I can't keep up with this level of insanity. It's all going to be like this. It doesn't matter because like it doesn't matter because it's going to be like this. Like every other run is going to be the same. I'd rather just be the tank or be the DPS and not have to worry so much about it. Like I don't want the pressure of keeping people alive. I can either be the tank that doesn't overpull, or I can be the DPS that just deals with it as best as I can and stays out of mechanics. But being the healer that's supposed to keep everybody alive through this kind of nonsense is that's going to be too much stress for me. I don't like the internal stress that builds up in my body as I heal. Like it's like a tangible thing that kind of like mounts, and I don't like it. It's not a good feeling. I think that if I was healing for like a static group of people that I knew, you know, then it would probably be okay. I don't know if I'd feel like the same anxiety. Yeah, I don't want to deal with the stress. Yeah, the only way to get better is to keep doing it and to get more gear. But I think like, nah. So I think like leaving it to other people is probably going to be like the best thing I can do. Because, you know, the groups have an expectation of being kept alive. So I'm not going to be the person that keeps them alive through all this nonsense. Someone else can try to do it. Nah. I'm much more interested than in trying to, like, tank. Because as a tank, I can control some things. Like, I won't pull a stupid amount, you know. I'll test my healer out first before I do that, and all that stuff. But this is garbage. This makes me feel like absolute garbage. I don't play video games to feel like garbage. I don't think anybody really does. I think with a static group, I could learn to heal, and I could probably get okay at it. But I don't think it's something that I want to do. I'll try to get through this run. Like I don't want to leave on these guys, but more likely they will leave me or kick me before this run is over. And then they will get someone who can keep up and someone who can keep them alive, which is what they need. I really enjoyed healing back when I was in a raiding guild. Yeah, I played Holy Priest forever. Or Holy Pally, sorry. Like, Holy Pally was basically the only thing I ever did in raids. And it was a good time, because I was with a guild. And, yeah. It was a guild that I liked, people that I knew. And I didn't really have to pug a lot, and content wasn't like this back then. This is a very different type of content. It apparently it takes a certain mindset and it's something really different to be a pug healer in 2024 in World of Warcraft, and whatever it takes, I don't have it. I think you have to want to do it. Like, that's the thing. Like, I don't really want to do it. It's nice to see if I could, but I don't think that I can. But it's fine. I exceeded my goal. My goal for the character was to heal heroics. We healed heroics. We healed the Mythic 0. So for me, like, mission accomplished. I gotta take the win where I can. Oh, boom, one shot. This healer, he's pulling extra things. Oh, yeah, I did. Nah, I'm a spirit, soon to be dead. Why do I keep going into angel form? Because I keep dying. Because I've spent half the run dead so far. That's why. Yeah, it's rough. I don't really have a good idea of how to get to these people. Without pulling a bunch of shit. Let's see, this looks like relatively clear. Here we go. It's relatively clear. My gear is about to be all broken in a second. I'm gonna have to portal out and heal up, repair the gear. Yeah, no, I'm done. I hope they kick me. Yeah, I hope they just kick me. They should. I would kick me. I'm well and truly done. This is not good. No bueno. I don't ever want to play the game and feel like I feel right now. So yeah. That's the experiment. I hit my goal. I don't care. Say what you want. I hit my goal. I healed heroics. I healed the Mythic 0, and I don't like it. It's garbage. It makes me feel like garbage. And I don't play games to feel that way. Let's see if I can find a repair guy somewhere. Yep, I don't care. I don't care. I don't play games to feel like shit. I don't feel games I don't play games to feel like I'm letting everybody in the group down. It's not fun. Obviously, with practice, a person could get a lot better. Obviously, with gear, a person's performance could be better. These are not things that these are things that I completely understand. But the fact is, like, the road to get there is, for me, the road to get there is not really going to be worth it. I think that there are like higher expectations of healers that I'm not going to be able to meet those expectations. I really wish they would kick me, because I'm not going to like drop from the group. I'll repair and I'll go back in, but yeah. No, it's not. It's not impossible. Like I keep making stupid mistakes, you know, because what happens is I hyper focus on the heal bar. I don't pay attention to where my character is. I can't see that I'm pulling ads. Like, I'm just making a bunch of mistakes because I'm like really fucking stressed out, and I'm hyper focusing on my heal bar, and it's like it's impairing my ability to look at like what's going on in the game world, and to like avoid pulling extra shit, which I've done a handful of times now. Like that last pull right there, like I sidled up into some other mobs and they pulled and they killed us because I couldn't pay attention. I was trying to avoid a whirlwind and I didn't see in my periphery that there were other ads. And so yeah, like, yeah. More to the point, it's impossible for me to heal this kind of damage. That's why I don't need to be healing. And add-ons not going to make me a better player, though. I'm not going to use any add-ons. I appreciate you guys when you suggest them, but I'm not going to supplement bad gameplay with add-ons. And it's like the biggest point of it is it just doesn't feel good to me. I don't feel good as a healer. I'm not having a good time as a healer. And especially in add-ons, not going to change those things. I just feel an overwhelming amount of anxiety and stress. And like I have the rest of my entire life outside of WoW to feel anxiety and stress. I don't play this game to feel anxiety and stress. Yeah, that's what the rest of life is for. The rest of life is to be stressed out about everything all the time. But when I come and play a video game, like I'm not in it for these kinds of feelings. In real life, I already feel like every bad thing that happens in real life is my fault. Like, I don't need to feel that way in a video game too. I gave it a shot, yeah, I fucking leveled the character up. I went from, you know, at first I was just gonna stick Shadow. Heroics were fine. Heroics were fine, and like this is just like a little bit beyond that. And like I said, I think a person could get a bunch more gear and it could probably be made a little bit easier, but it's not going to be fun for me no matter what. I think the only state it could possibly be fun in is if I had a static group of people that I knew, people that I liked, people who liked me. The friends, I think those people are called friends. I'm not. It's been a while since I've had any, so I don't really know. But if I had a group of friends, then healing could probably be something that I could get better at and not hate as much. Would I ever enjoy it the way I enjoy like my ret pally? No, probably not. Probably not ever. Yeah, but not all retail endgame is like this. Like I said, I play my ret pally and I have a blast. I play my mage, I have a really good time. I think this is a healing problem. Yeah, we can't just like have a bad experience in one role and just like group all of endgame into that bucket. Like all of endgame has not been like this. I've had a blast DPSing mythics in season 3 and in season 4. This is not fun, but that's a personal thing for me. Maybe there's somebody out there who thinks this is fun. There must be, because the game has healers. We got somebody AFK, so the tank had to go answer his front door. That's why we're just standing here. Shit. It's like I kind of knew he was coming, but like at the same time I'm like, I have to get this heal off. I have to get this heal off. It's like, no, you can't get the heal off. You have to run away from that. Like, no shit. The problem is I can't run away from it and heal other people who are getting hit by it at the same time. If my instant cast is on cooldown, which it was on cooldown. Fuck. Again, you're missing the point about the add-on. The add-on's not going to make it fun. Like, I no doubt if someone's like bad at the game, add-ons can help them be a little bit better at the game. But it's not going to take it from something that's like singularly unenjoyable. It's not going to turn it into something that's enjoyable. Like an add-on's not going to do that. Of course, like, what I want more than anything else in the world is for them to kick me. And of course, I'm in like the most patient group that I've ever been in the entire history of the game. And all I want is to not be trying to heal them through this anymore. And so, of course, they're the most patient people that I've ever come across. It makes perfect sense. So, I mean, what's going to change here? Nothing. The whirlwind's going to keep killing people. I'm going to keep trying to save the people who are being killed by the whirlwind, thus getting myself killed because I can't move and cast. There we go. I'm a porcupine. I've been turned into a blue porcupine. Not gonna do a lot of healing as a blue porcupine. I guess this is my life now. I live like this. I'm just gonna tell them I was a blue porcupine for too long. ... I was a blue porcupine for too long. ... Yeah, the tank left, thank God. Oh, dude had so much patience. So much patience. Oh, man. My hat's off to all you healers out there. You guys are all amazing, incredible people. You're so skilled and talented and patient, and for some reason you enjoy this part of the game. So yeah, my hat's off to you. That's so amazing. I don't know that I'll ever understand it. You know, I don't know that I'll ever understand what it takes to just not feel like crap during an experience like that. Not what I'm looking for in World of Warcraft. Just absolutely not what I'm looking for. I don't like it. Friends, what is that? Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know. I haven't had friends in a long time. Nonetheless, friends that are playing video games. At least it's over. Yeah, that's how I feel. At least it's over. Yeah, it's... I'm levitating. I don't really know why. At least it's over. Yep. Exactly. Exactly. It's all coming to an end. What's our mage got going on? Patrick, good afternoon, man. Welcome to the stream. You came at the best possible time. I over 460. 460 is pretty shitty. 460. What do I do at 460? Oh, I got all season 3 gear. That's cool. Cool. At 460, what do I do? I guess I probably do the exact same thing, or I probably look for mythic zeros at 460. Maybe no. I say maybe I could squeak into like some +2s, but is the character gonna be benched, or am I gonna make her shadow? I'll probably make her shadow eventually, but for right now, I'm gonna let her chill. I'm gonna let her chill for right now. I hit my goals on her. My goal was to heal heroics, which I did, and then I went a step beyond, and we did a little bit more than that, and I learned a lot about myself. So, yeah, I'm satisfied with that for right now. I don't know if this character has a chance to do much in this season, or if I should just focus on the pally. Let's see. I wonder if I can squeak into some 2s. Probably not. Halls of Infusion. That's a rough one. The no-crit offensive. I kind of hate the no-crit offensive. Ruby life pools. I don't think anybody's gonna invite a 460 with 0 rating, but I figured I'll just see. I hate this one too, but we'll see. I don't know if I'll get to play my... Oh, look at that. Oh, of course it's Oldemon. Okay. Okay. There's a portal to, there's a portal there. Somewhere. Oops, wrong button. I got Great Vault stuff going on. That's cool. Let's see what's in our Great Vault. That must have been from like weeks and weeks. Probably like 2 months ago I unlocked a Great Vault slot. I mean, I guess it's better, you know, I guess it's better than the 444. Man, I don't like it. Can I just like not take it? It's not really good. Mastery. I'm gonna keep the intellect trinket and I'm gonna replace the current mastery trinket. So I don't want to lose all that intellect. There we go. That's fine, I guess. I forget where the portal's at. I knew it at one point, but yeah, I don't remember. Somewhere in Veldraken, there's a portal that'll take you to like the Badlands, or wherever it is that Oldemon is at. I don't know where it's at. I guess I'll just chill and wait for a summon. Maybe I'll get a summon. Maybe not. Yeah, I saw somebody over here disappear. Maybe that's where it's at. Somebody disappeared from like right over here. That's not an entrance. Is my character inspired by Jaina? I don't know. I don't think. I mean, we're a mage. You mean like the outfit? Not really. I like tunic and trousers, and I thought this was a pretty cool like basic mage look. I like that my gloves and boots match. I like the little belt dagger. The belt dagger is a cool little touch. Let's see. The Badlands. There we go. Yeah. No, I just put together a look I thought looked like a mage. I don't really like robes. This guy's got a really cool look going too. I like his transmog. That's cool. I like all the details on the belt. He's got like a pouch, the belt dagger, a little scroll. That's a pretty cool item. He could probably find a better shield. See, the shield doesn't go with his transmog though. The shield's cool looking, but it's almost like the shield is too silver. He needs like a darker version of this, like to match the color palette. It needs to be like black and gold. If he had a black and gold shield that looked just like that, then that'd be better. I think they went out to summon somebody in. Yeah, somebody needs a summon. Alright, so for this character, what is my priority order here? I think I want a Frost Nova. I want a Comet Storm. I want to Frozen Orb. I want to... There's so many... There's such like a priority order of like things to do in a certain order. And then I want a Cone of Cold to reset Frozen Orb. I want to have laid down a Blizzard in there somewhere too. Okay, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. The button pressing on the Mage, I remember it being a lot more complicated than the button pressing on the Pally. We've already... Okay, we lost somebody. I don't understand. We had a druid who needed a summon, and then because someone replied, everyone else got here without a summon, and then the person left the group. Just summon the guy. You already ran out to summon him. You don't gotta tell him everyone else got here without a summon. Like, dude left immediately. So, yeah. Color dye option when? In WoW 2. Yeah, and once they build the game up in a different game engine, whenever they switch, it won't be WoW 2 because there will be no WoW 2. Whenever they switch game engines, then you'll get stuff like dyeable items. It's just like, I don't think anything like that has functionality in the game engine that's like, you know, 25 years old. It would be really cool to be able to dye your items, though I agree. Alright, let's see if we remember how to push any of the buttons. This is going to be rough. This is also the first Mythic in Season 4 that this character has done. I didn't lay down a table because I'm a bad mage. And a bad person. Lael, good luck, man. It's awesome. This is a +2 key, I think. Yeah, we're trying the Mage for just this is basically like, it's a palate cleanser. It's a palate cleanser from trying to heal and failing at it horribly. I probably should have went on the paladin because then I could have felt like I was being useful. But for whatever reason, in my infinite wisdom, here we are. on a character that I haven't played in months. Doing a key for the first time on the character in Season 4. Trying to expect that I'm gonna feel competent or relevant. What about Kata? There's nothing that I want to do in Kata on a daily basis. Yeah, there's nothing that I want to do in Cataclysm on a daily basis. I don't really feel the need to run any more heroics on the warrior, and there's no other like solo player content to do in Cataclysm. Like there's no harder 5-man progression, so there's nothing for the character to do. Like I don't want to get on it every day and just do heroics for badges I don't need and gear I don't need. It seems like it's just a big waste of my time. At the same time, I don't really have any desire to level any other characters in Cataclysm because leveling is not fun, and I really don't have any other goals for the expansion. Yeah, I think everyone has that version of WoW that like just wasn't really fun for them, and like apparently in Classic with all these relaunches, like I think Cataclysm is the expansion that I'm not interested. I haven't felt interested in playing it. If I had like some mythics to do, if I had gamma runs or beta runs or alpha 5-mans and stuff, then maybe that would have like held my interest a little bit longer. Because I would have at least had like stuff I can do on a daily basis that I could pug. But that was not the case, so... Yeah, coming back into WoW now, it's like basically impossible to know like what's going on, where you should play, what the differences are in all the versions, which one's in which state, which one's good, which one's not. It's like really, really tough. Yeah, I don't envy people that are trying to get back into the game at this point. It's not an easy space to navigate. I don't want this DPS one to be overall damage. I want this to be like pull by pull damage. Oh, it is current segment. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Splat. We finally went splat. We didn't go splat until then, so that's surprising. Can the hunter do heroism also? I have no idea. Yeah, I really don't know. Probably not. They can misdirect. Maybe. I don't even think misdirect is a real thing in retail. As marksman you can, but you need to bring out and dismiss a pet. I did not know that. I hit Cone of Cold there. I hit Cone of Cold, it didn't do anything. Like, I hit it, it went on cooldown, it didn't do anything. Maybe I was a split second behind. Cause yeah, I hit it. Nothing happened. It looks like we're releasing. That's fun. Don't get hit by anything. Instant kill. Oh, that's right. I have ice barrier. Yeah, I have to remember. I have some certain skills. Oh man. Again, does this not just, it just doesn't do anything or something? Like, what does this even do? Reducing all damage by 70%. Okay, so this is useless. It's not Cone of Cold. Like, I'm thinking about Cone of Cold as in, like, the spell that stops me from taking damage. And, like, that's not what this is. I keep hitting this when I'm about to die, and it doesn't help me. Maybe I need to look in my talents and see if maybe I can grab a different ability, because that's pretty fucking useless to me. I have to preemptively pop it to stop incoming damage, but like what I want to do is pop it right when I'm about to die, and I want to go into a nice protective barrier where nothing can kill me. That's ideally what would happen. Yeah, whatever it is, I don't have it. I have ice cold instead of ice block, and what I would rather have is ice block. Because Ice Block would have saved me both the times that I died, and Ice Cold does not save me from anything. Yeah, I like our transmog for this character. It's the best thing about the character right now. Is our transmog. Well, we got it done. We did it. We got 0. We are a big old 0, and a 0 is what we deserve to be. But at least we got it done. And we got some stuff. Cool. I think I already had a key. Maybe I didn't have a key. I guess maybe I didn't have a key. I don't know. All right. Good times. Where is the Hearthstone set to? Not where it should be. However, I can open up a portal to Veldraken. It's the only thing I'm useful for in this group, is opening up a portal to leave. Boop. So yeah, the mage is hard. Yeah, the mage is not as easy as the pally. There's a couple things that like I need to like do in a better order. Like I think I have to Frost Nova, and then I have to do Comet Storm, and then I have to do Frozen Orb, and then I have to do Blizzard, and then I have to do Blizzard 2, and then I have to Cone of Cold to reset Frozen Orb, then I have to Frozen Orb again. Like there's a lot of stuff going on, and I am like way out of practice with it. So yeah, I think what I'll probably do is I'll probably try to focus on getting the Paladin Keystone Master first, since he's a lot closer than the Mage is. And then once I do that, then I'll be able to actually focus on like getting better at the Mage and like learning the buttons. I have to change my keybinds are not in a good order for the order that I have to do abilities in. So I think that's kind of what I'll try to focus on. Yeah, we need a bunch of stuff. I don't really know like what all we need for Keystone Master, but there's a bunch of stuff. We haven't done a single Azure Vault. We're still green for a couple of these, so I might do some of this tomorrow. But I am out of time for today, guys. Thank you all very much for being here. Thank you for bearing with me as I tried and failed to learn how to heal. I appreciate those of you who were here for that. I think I will go back to just like focusing on my DPS characters and getting better at them. Eventually I do want to try to tank, but I think the best time to try to tank is going to be during a time walking week. So time walking is over right now, and we have a few weeks until time walking starts up again. But once we can do some time walking again, I think I'm going to make this character into our tank. And yeah, so that's the plan. But for now, we'll DPS. We'll get somebody Keystone Master. The next time walking doesn't happen until the 25th. And then I will respec this character. In the meantime, I will look up the spec for this character. I'll get them geared up. And we'll go from there. Thank you guys very much. As always, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back here again very soon. Bye for now.